welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make several easy last minute DIYs. But before we get into the video, I just wanted to talk about my Instagram. I know that I posted my Instagram handle in my last two videos, and some of you might have checked it out and saw that I had 0 following, 0 posts, and like 2 followers. The reason being is that I'm kind of waiting to get my new phone to start using it. So if you are interested in following me though, I will be posting an update in a future video once I start using it, so you guys don't have to follow me right now. But anyway, let's get on to the video. I love you always, forever, near and far, closer together, everywhere. I will be with you everywhere. You'll need a paper mache box. Mine was only 69 cents at Joann's. You'll need some paint. I have 4 different pastel colors, but I went with Lilac for my box. You'll need red paint. I went with Puffy Paint, and you'll need a paintbrush. First, paint your box. Mine only took about 1 coat to paint completely. After it's dry, take your lid and write down your message with pencil first. I went with 5 ever because it's an inside joke between me and my Valentine, but you can get creative with your message. Then carefully paint over your letters with your red paint. You have to be really careful when you're painting your letters, so try to be as slow and as careful as possible. Let that dry. I went the extra mile and decided to add some glitter, so I have some Mod Podge and some glitter, and I painted some glue on the inside of the lid, then sprinkled the glitter. I shook the glitter around so that it covers the entire lid, and I pour the extra glitter back into the container. Candy, little notes, and maybe some baked goods if your box is big enough. Before I place them in the box, I cut out some pieces of tissue paper to make it look more festive, and I also added some paper filler stuff. It'd be cute if you filled it with sweetheart candies, but those taste kind of nasty, so I decided to go with some Ferrero Rocher or Rocher chocolates. Put on the lid, and you're done. The next DIY is a photo album. You'll need some cardstock, a pencil, a ruler, and some washi tape, and of course your photos. I printed my photos to be 4 by 6 inches, which is the regular size, but you can print it in any size that you want. My cardstock is 8.5 by 11 inches. You want to make the cardstock a little bit bigger than your photos, so I marked my cardstock 6.5 inches from the bottom on the longest side, and I did that on both sides and connected the lines together. Next, I marked the middle of that line, and I also marked another dot at the bottom of the paper and connected those lines. Then cut on the line. So the part at the top was a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be, so I marked it at 6.5 inches as well and cut off the excess, so that it fits perfectly like this. I made sure that all of my pieces are the same size, so if any were bigger, I just cut them down a size. So here are my washi tape. I don't know why I'm showing you guys, but they're super cute, and I went with the one that has sprinkles on it. So take your tape and place it on the edge of one of the pieces, making sure that you leave enough room for another piece. When you stick the other piece on the same tape, make sure that they're 1 millimeter apart so that it can bend like a book. And you do that for all of the pieces. It's super easy. On the edge, I just added a border using tape to give it a clean finish. Under a blue Next, take your photos and glue them onto the paper. I use hot glue because it dries really quickly. Then I just decorated the cover. Then I took some twine and wrapped it around the album and tied a bow to close it. The third DIY is a bouquet of tissue paper flowers. You'll need some tissue paper, some paper straws, twine or ribbon, and some wire. I took my tissue paper and cut 5 by 5 inch square pieces from it. My tissue paper was 20 inches by 20 inches, so it was easy to mark and cut. But if yours is a weird size, like my heart pattern one, it takes a lot more work. But cut out some pieces. I stacked 8 pieces together. Then I folded them accordion style like this. Then I took some wire and twisted it in the middle. I grabbed my scissors and cut the ends of it into a curve so they look more like petals. Make sure to cut all of the layers. Then I carefully peeled those layers apart until they resemble a flower. Just like this. Then I took my paper straw, put some hot glue at the end, and stuck the wire into the straw. I added more glue at the base for more security. I made a couple more flowers, and I took some washi tape and wrapped it around the flowers to secure them. I'm standing in a time. Then I took some twine and tied it around the flowers. I made this tag out of some cardstock and wrote, "If I were a flower, I'd pick you," but you can write any message that you want. I slipped the thread into the tag and tied a bow. The last DIY is a fortune cookie Valentine. We'll need some craft foam cut into circles, some paper for the fortune, a pen, some wire, and washi tape. My circles were 4 inches in diameter. I took some wire and twisted it to a length a little bit less than the diameter of the circle. The wire has to be able to hold the foam closed, so something of a thicker gauge, yet still malleable, is best. My wire was 30 gauge, and I think 16 gauge would have been better, but I just took that wire and hot glued it onto the circle. Next, I took some tape and I covered that wire. Then I wrote my fortune on that piece of paper, and I added a heart at the end for some decoration because it does stick out of the cookie. Then I took my circle and folded the wire in half first like this. I straightened it out a little bit. Then I put my paper in the center. I folded it like a taco with the wire at the fold. Then I folded it back the other way so that it starts to look like a fortune cookie. It's a bit hard to explain, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And after that, you're done. You can give one to each of your friends, or you can get one of those Valentine takeout boxes from Kohl's and make a bunch for someone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below which one's your favorite, or if you're gonna make one of these DIYs, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!